Ajita, Parvez, you all have opened Jupyter Notebook? Guys, have you all opened Jupyter Notebook? Sunaina, have you opened?
Yes, ma'am, opening.
Okay. Shushri, have you opened? Parvez, have you opened? Ajita,
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have not got response from Shushri and Parvez. What happened to you both? Right now, I'm going to do some sort of operations on string. Okay. Sunaina,
Yes, ma'am.
have you opened?
Yes, ma'am.
Just do the same what I am doing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Here what I have done, just look at the first line. Okay, I have taken a string. Welcome to Python session. Okay, I have used your case full function just to convert the first letter into lowercase. Okay, W was in uppercase. Now the output printed out here uh, contains W as lowercase. Okay, then I have used in the second line capitalize method. Okay, my past string is hello Python where it is lowercase, but the in the output you can see H is uppercase. Okay, then in the next line I've taken a string welcome to Python session. I've converted them to uppercase, lowercase, respectively, and using title method I have just done one thing, that is the first letter of each word will be in uppercase. Okay, just look at the third output. Okay, I'm holding my cursor here. Okay, understood? And using swap case method, I can swap the uppercase and lowercase vice versa. Okay, done up to that?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay. Done, Sunena?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now just look at this string. That is 1, 2, 3, A, B, B, C, C, A. Okay. I have used your count method to count the occurrence of letter A. What are you saying? Okay. A occurs twice here in the string. Okay. So it gives the count, that is 2. When I have mentioned here A, comma 1, okay, within the count method, then it prints out 2 because 1 is the start is the position from which I have to start counting. Okay. Then comes A, comma 1, comma 5. So 1 is the position from which you have to start counting, and you have to go to 5th position. Okay. And what do you have to count? That is letter A. So here my first position is 1. Okay. Then it comes to 5. So this is a string starts from 0th position. So 1, 2, 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so up to second B, I have to count the number of A. That is occurrence of A. That's why it prints out 1 here. Understood? can use center method, okay, to adjust the position. And if I pass hash or any other symbol, then I can adjust them. That is, I can adjust the string along with the hash or any other symbol provided in the center method. Okay. Just look at the starts with and ends with method. I have to search the word is. Okay, starting position is 0 up to 13. Okay, so what I have got here, that is, if this is ends with, okay, from 0th position to 13th position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th. Okay, then it gives me this, because is ends with at 13th position, but is does not end at 16th position. Understood? Just count the numbers from hello. Sunaina, just count, then you can understand. Have you counted?
Yes, ma'am.
Is ends with at what position?
It's
Is ends with at what position?
13.
Yes. So, and there is no is which ends with at 16th position. That's why it gives you Boolean value false. Okay.
False.
And suppose using expand tabs method, I just want to print the words in tabbed position. Okay. I want to find out the letter T in the given string. Hello, this is notebook. Okay. So I have used your find method. Okay. So it gives me the first T. Okay. The position of first T. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just hold. Okay. Just look at the output. Okay. So H starts from the 0th position. Then just move in forward direction. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is your 6th position. Okay, in the 6th position, T is present. So it returns you T. T's position, that is 6th. Okay, then started the value from 25. Okay, so when I've started from the 25, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So there is no letter present for the 25th position. That's why it gives me -1. Okay. For the same reason, when I've started from the 20th to 25th, there is no letter present. Okay. That's why I've got here -1. And when I have started counting from the 10th position to 21st position, then my second T is present at the 16th position. That's why it prints out 16. Okay, understood? Up to that done. Just respond to me, guys.
No, ma'am, not done this one.
What? I cannot get any one of you.
Doing this number 15th one.
Yes, that is 15, na? 15th line.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Where is your problem?
Ma'am, why will this give the value -1? Why not 0?
No, it will give you -1 because when you don't get any value, okay, because your starting position is 25th, na? So
Yes, ma'am.
it is out of range, so it will move in backward direction. Okay, you can understand these things in the list as well. When we give minus value as a minus integer in the index position, the value starts counting in the backward direction, that is from the end. Okay, so then you can better understand, but right now just uh, just keep one thing in your mind, that when you start from a position which is not present in this string, then it will move in the backward direction, then it will give you -1. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
understand the first and fourth output?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? Okay.
Hmm.
I have done here some string formatting. Okay, the braces are used for placeholder. Okay, or you can say for indexing position. Format method is used. Okay, where str1 and str2 are passed. So if you want to print out the string, then the placeholders will format those string 1, string 2. Okay, so that's why Python and Java programming language are printed out here, and then the you can change the order of printing. That is, if you want to print first the str2 and then str1, you can pass index value. Okay, so in the second line I have used 0 and 1, and in the third line I have used 1 and 0. So when I have used 1 and 0, then str2 gets printed out first, and str1 gets printed out second. Okay, so have you understood?
So, ma'am, it doesn't matter if we just interchange format str1, str2 if we are giving indexing.
I cannot get you. Repeat.
I'm asking that you have written a format str1, str2. If we change the indexing,
Hmm.
and I mean, if we change str2 and str1, interchange this, then what will happen?
If you want to change this str to str1,
Huh.
okay, then obviously you are setting the first position as str2 and second position as str1. So then it will come Java and Python or programming language. I am saying if you want to do that, okay, Java, just write. You want to do this, na? This
Hmm.
and this. then it will print your Java and Python, because you are going to format in that way. But if you want to provide str1 comma str2 and want to print out the str2 first and str1 as second, then you have to change the position, that is 1 and 0, okay, are used within the braces. Just
Okay,
I am rerunning the code, you can understand. Understood?
yes, ma'am.
You know, decimal D stands for decimal, X stands for hexadecimal, O stands for octal, B stands for binary. So how can I just wait? I have to change this. This is your octal. This is your binary. Understood? How I have done the formatting on the val. Okay. Done up to that? I want to pass some different value here so that you can see the effect. Understood? I can do this also. Understood? How we can use format? Here the value equal to 1 000 0000. So I want to separate the zeros using a comma. Okay, using a separated comma. So I am just paste. I have just passed colon comma within the placeholder that is within the braces. So my val gets printed out here as 10 comma 000 comma 000. Understood? Then I have used 0.2f. F represents for float. So I've got 6.22. Then I've used percentage sign and format 56 by 9. Okay. So the quotient will get printed out as 622.22%. Okay. Understood up to that, Sunaina? Done? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just look at the output. That is on presents at what position? Okay. 0, 1. I have started counting from the beginning. That starts from the W starts from the 0th position. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. If I started from the 6th position, then also on is present in the 15th position. Okay. So now I want to search NN substring. Okay. So there is a difference between find method and index method. In case of index method, I can search substring. But in case of find method, which I have mentioned above, just look at this find method. This one here, I have done searching a letter. Okay, what I have done, I have searched a letter here using find method. But in case of index, I can search substring. Okay, as well. So I can search substring as well here, and if the substring is not present, that is NN is not present in the given string, so that's why substring not found, that is value error. Okay. So yeah, I have got a value error, that is substring not found. Understood up to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Done? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want to change one thing. Okay, when I want to start the position from the 16th, then this ON was found at 23rd position. Okay, the ON substring, that is on substring, is found at 23rd position. Okay. I have used partition method to separate the string, and it returns tuple. Right now you cannot understand what is tuple, but just uh, keep one thing in your mind. Within parentheses, the the string before the separator itself, and the string after the separator gets printed out. Okay. Just look. I have used, just look at the output. I have used here replace method. So Python gets replaced by Java. In the first output, every Python word gets replaced by Java, but in the second output, only two statements get replaced by Java, but not the third one. If you want to replace only two Python words, that is twice, then you have to give the number. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
if we give Python comma 1 comma 2, then first one and second one will only be change 2 comma 3.
I cannot get what do you want to say?
Like we used to
If you
that
want to
find
do
and
this,
replace here 2 comma 3.
this
Huh.
understood. What is the error? That is type error. Replace text at most 3 arguments, 4 given. Understood? Every time you cannot give the like starting position and position, because here you are doing what? You are counting. Okay, you are counting, na? That is first you have to replace. Okay, if you want to replace all Python with Java, then you don't need to mention the number of times. But if you want to replace Python with Java and want to um, replace for a certain number of times, then you have to give the number of times. Okay, it is not, it does not, this two does not represent starting position. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
it represents how many times you want to replace. Okay, if I don't give print, then only the last output will get displayed here. Understood? Slash n represents for new line. Slash here, carriage return. So I want to split the lines based on these special characters, that is slash n, new line, slash t, tab, r, slash r, that stands for carriage return. Okay. The string, uh, the string is converted into list as when we have got the output. Okay, because list is enclosed within square brackets. When we discuss list, you can better understand. I also want to split based on the character A. Then I have used split method instead of split lines. Okay, so just look at the output. Only J gets printed, then A does not get printed out here. Then V, then A does not get printed out here. Only twice I want to split for the letter A. Okay, and then the rest string will get printed out here. That is a program language. Understood? If I don't give this, just look. Understood? All A's have been gone. All has understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Done up to that. Done or not done?
Doing this one.
Okay. Do. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have done a little while ago one thing, that is partition method. Okay. Where I have first passed is. Look at the 26th line. I have passed is. Okay. I have told you that is the string before the separator and the separator itself, and the string after the separator gets printed out here as a tuple. Okay. But if a string is not present, that is the separator not is not present in the given string, then what happened? Then using for the partition method, I have got the string itself, then the separator as an empty string, and the string after the separator as an empty string. But if I want to use R partition, then the string comes last. Okay, that's it. And you may come across different types of operations on string. Okay, and you just do the practice on different methods. And if you have any doubts, you can let me know. Okay, but these are some basic. Okay, now I can move on to list. This is another data type. You know, we have already discussed number and string. Now move on to list. Okay, what do you have any idea about list? What is the difference between array and list? Anyone respond to me? Guys, guys, just respond to me.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about list? Do you have any idea? List is a collection of items, okay, of different types. Array is a collection of items of similar types, but list is a collection of different types. Just look at the list my underscore list one. The items are enclosed within hello, hello,
Yes, ma'am.
hello. Sunaina, have you responded?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, I've lost my connection, so that's why I, I started thinking whether you can see or not. Just wait. Okay. So, guys, I have done here one thing, that is I have created a list. Okay. List contains different types of elements. Okay. It is, hello,
Yes, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it may contain different types of elements. Suppose one is a number, USA, UK, Mexico, or string. Okay. So it is list is a collection of ordered items. That is, if you want to print the elements, every time it will print in the same order. That is 1 comma USA comma 2 comma UK in and so on. So it will not alter the elements while giving outputs. Okay. And it may contain duplicates as well. So the items are enclosed within square brackets. Okay. And just look at this output. Have you done up to that?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. I want to print the item present at the 0th position. Okay, so it is the square bracket is used as slicing operator here. Okay, understood? The use of -1 as index. Sunena,
Yes, ma'am.
when I want to print only the first two items, then I have given :2. Okay, 2 is exclusive. 0th and 1th position are inclusive. Okay, so it will print out history and math. If I want to give, if I want to print this, suppose 0 is to 3rd or 1 is to 3rd. Okay, then you know the third position, that is 3rd index, is exclusive. That's why only 0th, 1st and 2nd position elements get printed out here. Okay, so this is how I can use colon with the square bracket, and colon is used as ranging operator, so I can say that is slice ranging operation. Okay, when I want to start from the 2nd position, then 2nd position is inclusive. That's why biology and physics get printed out here. 2 is to means starting from the 2nd position and go till the end. Go to till the end of the last element of your list. So Naina, what is the difference between array and list? Have you understood?
Yes.
Array having elements of similar types. List may contain different types of elements as well as similar types of elements. Suppose this is my num list, okay, and I'm passing here some. Understood? The mean value of the list, maximum value, and then the summation of the numbers. Okay, that is 84. Understood? Done up to that. Just look at this alien function. I have just omitted alien stands for length. Okay, it gives you the total number of letters along with spaces or any special characters present in the given string. Okay, total number, that is 25. We can do the same function in case of list. Suppose okay, because there are 10 elements present now. Done up to that. If I want to add a subject to the given list, whether it is empty or it is it has some elements, just the element or item gets appended or gets added to the list at the end. Okay, so now if I want to add certain elements, then what we have to do, just look at what I am doing. You have to do one thing. I have to rerun the code for course. Sorry. Just rerun the code. Okay. Understood. Append method is used to add one element. Extend method is used to add more than one element. Okay, at one time. You can add multiple items at one go using extend method to the list. Done up to that? If I want to add an element at a given position, so I have mentioned here first the position as 0, then the name of the element, that is education, using insert method. Okay, done. I have removed comp sci that using remove method. Okay, I have passed an element within the remove method. Okay, in the remove function, and then I get, then the codes gets printed out here without comp sci. Okay, but if I want to remove something at a given position, I can use del keyword. Del keyword, not method. Okay, how? Is given just pass the index position within the slice. Okay, then print. Understood? Done up to that? alphabetically order, alphabetical order. Okay. Look at the alphabetical order. I have used short function. Okay. When I have used key option reverse equal to true, then the elements get printed out here in reverse order. Okay. I can directly print the sorted elements using sorted method. In case of sort method, I have to do first sorting operation on course list, then I have to print the course list out here. But in case of sorted method, I just pass the course list within the function and it will give you the output. If you want to get the reverse order, then just put a comma after the course list and mention reverse equal to true. Okay. If you want to print the elements as separate items or in a single line, that is horizontally, then you have to iterate a loop, okay, over the course list, and then you have to print then the items get printed out here, and end is a keyword used within the print function, okay, that is set to space. Okay, so the item will not get printed out uh, in every new line. It will get printed, it gets printed out here in a single line horizontally. Okay. I want to print the index position along with the items. Okay. So I have used enumerate function here. Okay. Sunaina,
Yes, ma'am.
have you done up to that? And the what about the
What?
rest ones? Have you done up to that?
हाँ मैम.
Okay.
Yes मैम.
Using join method present in the string operation. Okay. So you can convert the list into a string format. And how can we join the elements? We can use a comma as separator. Okay. That's why comma dot join, and within parentheses course list has been passed. Okay, so if I want to join the elements using hyphen sign, then I have done hyphen dot join course. Okay, understood?
Yes, understood.
Suppose you have gotten a course list that is within which is enclosed, the elements are enclosed within square brackets now, but I want to treat them as a string. Okay, and the elements are separated by a comma. Okay, so I have used a join method. Okay, so join method will convert the course list into a string, and the separator is comma here. Okay, that's why comma dot join. And if you want to join using hyphen, then hyphen dot join. Okay.
So we space as a separator
Hello.
to hello.
Hello. Just tell me.
Ma'am, we can use space as a separator.
What are you saying?
I'm asking, like you spread this command halfway.
I
What
cannot
can
get,
you space
I
in
cannot
between?
get you. Okay, do one thing. I just stop sharing my screen with you. You just share your screen. Then I can understand. Just share your screen.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Just share now your screen with me. Okay, I'm sharing my screen with you. I've understood. Yes, yes, you can use space. Just look. Understood? Space is also a wild character, na? Wildcard character. Understood, Sunaina?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just wait. Understood? If I want to join them, okay, that is I want to get back the original format, that is list. Okay, then I have to use split method. Okay. How can I copy? Understood? You can do another thing. You can use colon. You can copy certain things by mentioning uh, the position. Suppose okay, you can do another type of copy, that is copy function. Okay. Understood? Done up to that?
Yes, ma'am, ask this one.
Which one? I've used copy function to copy the elements of the course list. Okay. So when course underscore new 4 gets printed out here, it contains the same elements or items of the course list. Okay. I want to retrieve the first element. I want to change that one. I can do that because list is mutable. That is, it supports item assignment. You can modify the values. Okay, so you can do this. Understood? Done, done. Using pop method, I can remove. I can remove a particular element. Okay. I have passed one within the pop function. So the the element present at first position gets popped out here. Okay. And course underscore new one gets printed out here with the rest items. When we are not passing any number as argument, then the pop will uh, then the pop function will remove the last item. Okay, the last item present in the list, that is art here. Okay. Understood? What is tuple? Guys, what is tuple? Sunaina, what is tuple?
Hmm.
items of the tuple are enclosed within parentheses. Okay. And here you cannot add elements once defined or modify. You cannot modify the elements once defined. Okay. That is, it does not, a tuple does not support item assignment. And at the same time, tuple, at the same time, tuple has all properties like a list, that is, except modification and addition. You can sort them, you can copy one tuple to another tuple, and it is also ordered, and it may contain different elements. Okay, different types of elements. Okay, so this is what tuple is. Okay. You can use type function for list, for tuple, for set. Okay, here I will use type function on tuple 3, and it will this will return tuple. Okay, because the data type is tuple here. It is an empty tuple. Tuple 3 is an empty tuple because it does not have any elements inside it. But if you want to pass a single element, then just look at what I am doing. Understood? You have to put a comma after the single element. Okay. Otherwise, it will treat as int. Understood? This triple 4 is an identifier, a variable name, na? That's why. So to make tuple 4 to be identified as tuple, you have to put a comma in case of a single element given to a tuple. Okay. I'm rerunning the code. Okay. You can sort the tuple using sort method or sorted. It is similar it is similar to a list, and now I'm showing you something. It will give you type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment, but in case of list, you can do that. Okay. But in case of tuple, you cannot add or modify. Understood? Sunaina, have you understood? Sunaina, have you understood? I have not got any response. Guys, please respond to me. Sunaina? Pooja? Pooja? Pooja?
Yeah.
Sunaina has left. Sunaina and Shusri both have left. Both have left.
Why?
Pooja,
Yeah, tell me.
will I continue? Because both Shusri and Sunaina.
Sunaina, both are left. Sunaina has joined again.
Sunaina, have you followed me? I've not got any response from Sunaina for the last few minutes. And what happened to Sushri? I don't know. Only Parvez is listening to me. What happened to Ajita?
He is not here also. Means what I think you can wrap up the session here. It will good maybe. Hello. Hello, Rimita.
Yes, yes.
Nobody is here.
What happened?